checking in from Australia. I better descend. So we'll go down to 13,000. Altitude here, 13,000. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to bring it back. I'll set the speed 288, and then I'm going to bring the throttles back. And then that will start our descent. And then I can control, there is no auto throttle, but I can control the rate. Oh, that's a big dip here. So I'm going to bring the power back up. There we go. And slowly bring it down here to get us into a nice descent. So again, I'm adjusting the throttle to adjust the descent rate. I need to get it below 70% on engine 1 and 2. And then the plane starts to dip aggressively. And the other thing I'm going to do is I am going to bring the speed down to 270. Yeah, there we go. Bring that throttle back. John R72, good catching you as well. Turbinator, well, I guess that made the flight stick worth $500, didn't it? It did keep on working. Yeah, I had to dry it off and clean it up, and you know, that was a fun weekend with Josh. That was when I was in San Diego. He's the reason he and Marcus were the reasons I got into X-Plane and streaming, and a long time ago. X-Plane 10 back then. All right, start to descend. Does this plane tempt you at all, Torb? Little regional action. And look at the ortho around Vegas. It's an armpit out here. Nothing much out here, but it just looks pretty. I like the desert views. It is a pretty plane, for sure. Getting good frame rates right here, too. 80 frames plus. And then inside the cockpit, I'm getting 56 frames, 58 frames on peak. Yeah, I have noise-canceling headphones on, Darth. Bose, like NASA-approved noise-canceling headphones. You have some time off coming. Got to decide what aircraft I want to learn next. Yeah. Well, I don't know. This one's pretty good. But maybe that Airbus, that new 340 would be of interest. Have you played around with the QX4XP yet, Torb? Been thinking about starting streaming now, and then I got a new... Yeah, do it, John. Streaming's a great way to help others and have others help you with whatever you're doing on the stream. Okay, we're coming up to transition level. Altimeter's 3017. The one complaint that I have about this plane, besides my VNAV button not working on this particular flight, is that I don't like the shaded windshield. So in the real CRJ-700, you do have kind of a darker windshield that's supposed to help, block some of that sunlight. But in the sim, at least give me the option to turn it off or on. And I think that would be an improvement if they give you the option to turn off the dark. The tinting. Yeah, the tinting. Yeah, the Q4 might be the next one for me. I think it's a great bird. Yep, I think you'll enjoy that. Since you're a FlyJ guy, there's an emote for that. All right, we will set standard, or not standard, but we'll set 3017 on the barrel. And get a little bit of ahead of ourselves, and we'll set up the nav frequency of 111.5, which is set on nav 1 and nav 2. And again, here is the arrival. So we're coming up to Roadrunners. Oh, you know what? We need to get it to 250 knots. I'm going to rotate the speed here to 250. Bring back the throttle just a little bit. So 250 here at Roadrunners, where altitude is at 16,000. As it catches up to the speed, the IAS speed. Then again, Beauty at 12.5, MV at 11. So I'll take the altitude down to 11. We'll turn up the sound a little bit here. Just a little bit there. I am going to turn on these lights ahead of the game. Continuous ignition shouldn't have been on the whole time, but we'll leave it on now. I noticed FF lets you adjust the tint. Yeah, see, I want that option, and I think that they should. I think they probably received that feedback from people that they'll just put it here on the EFB. You know, you'll have more settings over time on this bad boy. Actually, we better, well, yeah, we better set 12.5 as our altitude restraint, because there's a restriction at Beauty at 12.5. The other bit of news is, does anyone have any cures for vertigo? I think I've got that situation where there is calcium particles that have broken free from the lining of my ear area that has the fluid in it, and these calcium particles are like floating in this fluid, blocking my brain's ability to balance and know upright versus not, because I've had some dizzy spells lately, and I think that's what it is. And I'm not sure if it was as a result of a pretty bad cold that I had a few weeks ago. Look up the DeSalvo maneuver. Okay, DeSalvo maneuver. I'm gonna have to whatever this is, I don't care what it is. Is it acupuncture? Let's do it. Yeah, it kind of sucks, Tor, because yesterday when these guys were installing the hitch on my vehicle, I was standing around and I would go to get underneath to try to assist in some way, form, or fashion. And just the whole movement of my head from down underneath the vehicle to the side to the up, I was just like, I was dizzy. They thought I had consumed too much double IPA, but no, it was this particular form of vertigo. Kind of sucks. All right, we're at 12.5. I don't have any input, John. Haven't had any experience with that, thank goodness. Hope you get better soon. Thank you, John. And yes, everyone, please do not take for granted your health. I'm sure some of you have things that you're dealing with either temporarily or permanently, and as we get older, we didn't appreciate when we were young and healthy and strong and had no ailments. I used to make fun of the guys like me that would complain about their their health issues. The Epley maneuver. Okay, the Epley maneuver. Okay, there's Vegas. What table game are we playing tonight? Once we pass the beauty waypoint. Well, that's the other thing I want them to do is, I don't know if there's a way to get rid of the yoke, but I want them to have the option to get rid of the yoke. Just because I want to, it kind of blocks my ability to get to some of these buttons over this way. There's beauty right there. There must be a way to turn the yoke off. I want to. I want to. I've looked for it. Yeah, getting older sucks. Bad knee makes it hard getting in and out of Pipers and Beechcraft. Another reason to be a Cessna guy. Yeah, my bad knees have prevented me, basically made me retire from the 3-on-3 and 4-on-4 basketball. I'm trying to save my knees for the golf course. Guess a number. Guess a number. What movie is that from? Vegas Vacation. Wasn't there a Casino War scene also? All right, we're past coming up to beauty, so we'll go ahead and set this altitude to 11,000. And then again, we're going to bring back the throttle, turn on the speed. As we bring back the throttles, it's going to slowly start our descent down to 11. I guess that's the other thing is, give me some fake realism. Fake? Give me fake realism. I want the ability to turn on an auto throttle. Even though the CRJ doesn't model the auto throttle, I'd still like to turn it on. I'd still like to have a fake auto throttle in this plane. Especially for when I'm streaming and doing, you know, VATSIM. I thought IXCG solution for yoke was great. A slider lets you raise or lower yoke height and actually out of your view. Yeah, I think you're right. Fake realism sounds like my life. Yeah, exactly. And Bird, we actually heard Bird. We heard Bird's voice on the Discord a couple weeks back. That was new and fresh. That wasn't fake realism, or was it? All right, coming up to 11,000. We're about to make a right turn here. Good speed here. Rip my 3 queens. Hopefully I can hang around longer next time. Yeah, no problem. We're gonna have the $100 tournament here. I need to schedule that. I'm thinking Friday night's not bad, other than it does conflict with the FNO. But some Friday night or maybe even a Saturday night. If we do a Saturday night, then we can get Mustafa to come and join us. But yeah, for those that aren't aware, we're doing a $100 free poker tournament. So check out the John Fly Discord if you want to join for your chance to win $100 for free. You just have to beat everyone at Texas Hold'em. And yes, Bird lost with 3 queens. Lurking and working. Happy Sunday, John and all. Thank you, Torb. And hope you have a good time with the Q4 if that's what you decide to go with. All right, change our altitude down to 8,000. We'll set the speed, and we'll drop down here. We're on the coming into a downwind for 26 left, and as you can see, Vegas is right there. And I'm also going to switch this to, I'm going to sync up my heading bug. That's one thing I want Microsoft Flight Simulator to have, is the heading bug, heading sync. That would be nice. I'm going to go into heading mode. Bring back the throttle. And now I can change my nav source to go to the localizer. So I'll change the localizer. Again, this yoke is totally in the way. There is... I'm assuming it's the green one. Yeah. And by the way, there is no, I don't think they've modeled the ability to use the course knob yet, or have they? Yeah, I don't think you can change your course yet in this version. But it sets it automatically, so. Alright, just to show you where we are, we're on the downwind here on the ILS 26 left for Las Vegas. We'll come down here and we'll go past the Boulder City VOR, and then we'll do a left turn in to intercept the localizer. We need to be at 8,000 at Preno if we go out that far. If we were to cut it in a little bit tighter, we could cut into LAR at 6,500. Should I go Preno or LAR? Anyone? Anyone? There is Lake Mead out there in the distance. There's Henderson. Once we get down to, well, maybe I will set this to 6,500 and turn it at LAR. So rotating the altitude knob to 6,500. As you can see over here, alt select is on. Alright, there's 7,000. Coming up to the Boulder City VOR. A lot of water to keep that golf course green. Out that way. And a golf course over that way. All right, in just a few minutes, we'll make a left turn here to intercept. Adding some power. Keep that speed up, 190 right now. All right. A left turn. What would be a good heading to intercept 26 left? The survey, I surprised. Yeah. Oh wait, PE wasn't on there. I thought that I heard that PosCon was not on there. I didn't hear that PE wasn't on there. What's up with that? All right, we are on an intercept heading here of 300. And I'm going to go ahead and select approach. We've got localizer 1 and glide slope in white. I think I'll bring up that. And I am going to send for a little bit. Going a little too fast, as you can see. I had to change my vertical descent, but I have my throttles up too high, so let's bring that back. Oh, Minshew scored? Oh, that's good. Average Gamer 1995, good day. Don't misspell my name, though. You don't want to lose snacks or anything. Come on, GS, light up. Light up. Here we go. We got the green. You guys probably can't see that because my web camera might be blocking that a little bit. There we go, GS, locked in. Now it's just a matter of me putting in a notch of flaps. Can gear come down at 200? Probably. And I've got the airport in sight. I am a fan of MSFS. Okay, second notch of flaps. 8 miles out. How do you land a CRJ? Any advice? And throw in a landing rate prediction, unless I forgot to install the landing rate script, and then your guess will be all for naught. But if I did remember to do it, then yeah. Oops. Getting a little bit slow there. Additional flaps. Good evening, Lars Ras. Power off. Yeah, that was getting a little bit slow there. Okay, we're 5 miles out. And we're almost fully configured. Land with the wheels down, mains first. Okay. Landing where your taxiway is, is a good landing. Yeah, true. Predictions coming in. Again, I hope I have a landing rate monitor in there. Coming in a little hot though. Full flaps. Oh, did I? Yeah, reversers are armed. Everything looks juicy. Ooh, getting a little bit slow. My airplane. Seems like a little high. Yeah. Reversers engaged. 153 on the landing rate. A little bit of a float. Welcome to Vegas. Turn our landing lights off. Taxi light can come on. Strobe off. Oh, by the way, I learned that they do not start the APU while in taxi in the CRJ-700. At least the one real-world CRJ pilot that I talked to. By the way, you really have to rev up to get the plane moving. Son flew with the company owner and flew a landing in and was called to his office after and told he'd be written up the next time he made a better landing than him. He was kidding, but scared my son for a moment. That's awesome. That's cool. All right, we've been told by air traffic control to cross runway 26 right. I think John R. You were the no. Let's see. Sparker was the closest, I think. Yeah. Sparker got it. This is Fly Tampa's Las Vegas. It's pretty good airport scenery. Should probably raise my flaps. Thought that was not a terrible landing. Nice sun shining off of the pavement. It's definitely not where the little regionals park, but oh well. That haze toggle in the B2 volume control is nice. Yeah, I just didn't like the haze on landing, so I did. You notice that I did that little change here. Just show the landing here. And that's the other thing that MSFS lacks, and I've talked about it before, is that that landing or that replay, instant replays. It's not working so good. 777 Bob, how you doing, sir? Sparker says at KERI we have jetways that fit a CRJ, but not sure about those. Yeah, this one, I mean, the jetways probably could go low enough, but I think this would be more of a, you know, bus, take you out, and then you go up the stairs, I think, situation, but. You were really expecting MSFS, not XP, when I read the title? Yeah. Yeah, the Aerosoft. Yeah. Yep, they need a good replay Cajun. Yep, for sure. I think there's a mod that has a replay, but it's not like X-Planes replay. It does look good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Good frame rates. It's nice to not have any stutters. And the ortho on the way over looked good. This is where I got a little bit steep. Mains were first. Okay, headphone users beware. Sound coming up. Oh, not too bad of a sound. A little bit of a bounce. Let's see what the tower saw. All right, well, nice plane. I think I want to buy one of these for FS Economy, but they're not cheap. And also, it's hard to find jobs to fill the thing. I think it carries like 60 some odd passengers in FS Economy. And yeah. SU7 added something for replay, but have to be in dev mode to use it. Oh, I didn't know about that. That's good news. Dev mode is just like, you just toggle dev mode, right? Up in the menus. I think that's, yeah. I wonder if they have the same type of box that you would toggle with it.